How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining me today. And today we're looking at something a little different from our US and international MREs. I have a premium quality foods individual meal pack by Food Star in San Antonio, Texas, USA. This is menu beef, chunky beef stew, and components. This main meal comes in at 14 ounces, 393 grams. And all the nutritional information is right here on the pack. There's nothing really on the back. I was told that this possibly is anywhere from between 1990 to 1998. So there's no date codes stamped on this. Nothing's printed on it. It doesn't, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it even has a peelable seal. Yeah, that's not peelable. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually slice this from the back and on the bottom. So let's get into this guy and see what we have. There we go. Wow, and that does smell a little funky. Oh wow, look at that. Wow, something rolled out of there. All right. I guess this was supposed to be... Wow, this is funny. This was supposed to be a chewy granola bar, chocolate chip, and it feels like it's a bag of cocoa powder. That is something else. It has a Sunbelt snack and cereals logo on it by Little Debbie Snacks. There we go. We kind of stretched it out a little bit. There you go. Have a look at that. I can already tell you that's not good. Look at the, whatever that is. There's something in there that is rotten. Alright. I don't know what to even make of this. We have a beverage powder base, and I can't seem to tell what it is. Oh, look at that. It is grape. A grape beverage powder. Let's put that right over here. Wow, this is unique. I've never seen anything like this. And there is a date code on here. Chunky beef stew. I don't know what that is, if that's a lot number. Then we have a 1919037 That's pretty unique. I'm thinking this is 99 347th day. Alright, what do you think about that? Do you concur? 1999 347th day. And what's interesting is this is microwavable. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wow, even the glue has failed. This is a chunky beef stew from Premium Quality Foods, manufacturer of military contractor. Manufactured by U.S. military contractor, excuse me. Star Food, San Antonio, Texas, 78220, USA. Microwave. Remove label and foil lid. Heat for 1 to 2 minutes. Stovetop. Remove label. Leave foil lid intact. Place in boiling water to 3 to 4 minutes. This is one tray, 284 grams, 200 calories, 18 fat. We have cholesterol at 50 milligrams, sodium at 1070, total carbohydrates 21, dietary fiber 1, sugar 3, protein 5. I wonder what this could be. Oh, this is the bread component. Again, 9028. So this is the 28th day of possibly 1999. So, what do you say? Should we trade this up and dig in? Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is just going to be an unbagging, and we're not going to actually try this. So we have this might be the only thing that's edible. We have a beverage base powder, grape, Transpacker Services, Brooklyn, New York. Dissolve contents of 34 grams into 12 ounces or a half a canteen cup of cold water. Allow water just chemically purified to stand for 30 minutes before adding beverage powder. Okay, so we have our beverage. Interesting. We have a spoon and fork. Wow, look at this. This is just a hot mess. Ah, I know what happened. The moist towelette leaked onto the sugar and the matches and totally degraded everything. Yeah. And then we have a salt packet and a pepper packet, which we're just going to put this right back in the bag, and it's going right in the garbage. Okay, so I'm not going to trade this up because I just don't trust it. So let's do a little experimenting. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what the bread looks like. Actually, the bread does not smell bad at all. That's interesting. Let's actually use this lid right here and check out what this chocolate looks like. This granola bar, I'm sorry. I'm thinking it's chocolate and it's not. It's a granola bar. Wow. You would not believe what this looks like. This thing saw some serious heat for it to actually shrivel up like this. Look at this. Does that look like a granola bar? Oh my goodness. The smell of ammonia is just horrible. Wow. Okay, well, let's continue on. It's like a science project right here. It doesn't smell rancid, but it doesn't look good. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, it doesn't smell rancid, but it surely doesn't look good. And I would definitely not trust eating this. That's interesting. I don't see anything that would... there's definitely fat separation. There's these white speckled dots throughout everything. Look at that. We got some potatoes. We got a chunk of meat. Let's actually smell that. Yeah, there's nothing has like a sour smell to it, but it has definitely not held up. Look at that. Okay, let's get our biscuits and dunk this in and actually give it a try. Yeah, you thought I was that crazy, right? This definitely smells stale, but I mean, look at that. That bread held up nicely. All right, well, that's our meal. From Quality Food Products, you can always expect quality from Star Foods. All right, well, I'm not eating this. There's nothing else to see. The beverage-based powder seems like the only thing that is held up. But wait, there's more. Stand by. Yes, and we're back. I just remembered. When I purchased this one, it was with a lot of these. This was actually a 4-pack when I got these. So, seeing the condition of that, I'm already pretty sure what these are going to look like. So, why even save them? Let's get right into this and open them all up and see the horror show. So, this one is Beef with Noodles and Components by the Star Foods, San Antonio, Texas. Premium quality foods, manufactured by a U.S. military contractor. This one is 14 ounces, 393 grams. Let's have some fun and see what's in it. Okay, this is looking better. This one actually feels like a granola bar. So we have our granola bar. We have our bread product. Again, the 35th day of 9. So this could be a 1999. Wow, look at this. This one is looking 100 times better. So this actually might be edible. Should I try it? I don't know. After seeing that one, and this came from the same seller, I probably would not trust it. So, this accessory packet is looking 100 times better. Let's cut it open, and let's see what we have. So we have another. This is feeling a little crunchy. We have a grape beverage. We have a beef with noodles, a granola bar, spoon and fork, salt and pepper. Let's try out that moist towelette. Wow, this is actually feeling perfect. Maybe that was just the unlucky one in the bunch. Smells nice. Actually smells like baby powder. That's pretty interesting. All right. We got matches from DD Bean and Son, and they're white tip. They feel a little funky, but they work. Look at that. Nice. Sugar feels good. It doesn't feel crunchy. Let's see what the bread looks like. Yeah, same kind of MRE stale bread smell. Yeah, that kind of That kind of smells a little funky. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. This is what I'm curious about. This actually looks edible, but doesn't mean I'm going to eat it. Look at that. All I smell is baby powder from my hands. So let's put these utensils to the side like that. We'll leave that open with the bread on it. I'm curious about this. Let's open this up and look at it. I don't think I trust eating this. That's curious. That's interesting. That one had a foil packet. This one didn't. This has almost like a polyvinyl coating, but okay. No, it's not peelable. It just rips. So let's do a little surgery here. Yeah, and that does not look good what's on the knife. That smells funky too. that has like a special kind of funky smell to it. And it looks like it has shrunk into a smaller mass. So let's just line that up there with that one. Let's continue our little autopsy here. I'm going to put all the little incidentals on the side right here. This one is chopped beef steak and components. That's interesting because I really had high hopes for this one. This actually sounds like a good menu. Move these down a little bit so you can get them in the picture. We're just going to put all these components on the side here. Oh, wow. You can't rip that open. Another little bread loaf. Another nice little accessory packet with grape again. You think you'd get something a little more than grape, right? We got a pretty decent spoon and fork. I mean, I've seen cheaper. These got some little good feel to it. We've got another moist towelette. We've got another pack of white tip matches. Another sugar, salt. Might as well line these things up right here, right? Yep, sugar, salt, matches. Alright, let's see what... Alright, let's do our surgery and see what's in here. Another granola bar. You know, when I saw these on eBay, I said they really look unique. Let's take a shot. But obviously, it's a horror show. And when you're buying rations that are this old, you gotta expect they're gonna be bad. On top of that, they're not military rations. They're like a civilian ration. Kind of like an MRE star. right, let's see what this looks like. Wow, look at that. Ooh, got some nice liquid going on there. Got some chunky white fat. Yeah, this has bad news written all over it. Chopped beefsteak with potatoes. You know what? This probably would have been pretty decent when it was fresh. Let's rip that bread open. Ah, look at that. We got the oxygen absorber still stuck to the back of it. Place that right there. So, chunky beef stew. Beef with noodles and components. Chopped beef steak. And wait, there's more. All right, and this is the chicken stew and components. Yep, that smells just as funky as the rest of them. I tell you, these accessory packets really look pretty good. Again, we have our matches. We have a spoon. We have a pretty decent fork. We have another grape. Oh yeah, this one is rock solid. Yeah, that's rock solid. So that's definitely going to be a no-go. And then we have the moist towelette, the sugar. Okay, the salt and pepper still sound like they got a little life to them. Let's actually get the knife here and cut this guy open so we can actually see what we're looking at. Another granola bar. Smells of ammonia. All right. Chicken stew. That's funny. Actually, look, these two had foil. So it looks like, well, I can't even say the chicken because the beef had foil. Then the beef with noodles had plastic, and this is chicken stew. So let's see what this guy looks like. Because we are not eating this, and there's no sense of saving it. This is the bust. Oh boy, yeah, doesn't that look appetizing? I don't want to get any of this juice on me. Chicken stew. Dig in, fellas. Wow, that's ripe. Okay, well, there is our presentation. Who wants one? Because I'm not eating this. This is definitely a hospital bill waiting to happen. All right, well, I don't think there's anything else to see here. All of the date codes line up to the 300th day of 1999. We've got chicken stew, we've got chopped beef, we've got beef and noodles, and we've got chunky beef stew. It's unfortunate, but I'm not surprised considering the age of these meals. The only reason I purchased these because of the unique packaging, but obviously this is a horror show. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. Give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, a comment. What do you think about these meals? Have you ever had these meals? Because I've never seen them before. If you have had them, how were they? How many come in a case? What does a case look like? And where would you get something like this? Because again, that's the only reason I purchased these. They kind of look unique, and the seller is one seller on eBay. So if you're on eBay, I'm sure you've come across these, and this is what you're going to get. So buyer beware. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.